Hi, welcome to the Rising with Charlene one more time, and I'm so excited to see you after a very long time of the pause of this recording here, right? I'm excited to be back, and this time round, I brought in a very, very special guest. His name is Yahya, and I'm going to do a pre-introductions of him for you for a while, right? He is actually the man behind the camera previously, and today I'm bringing him in front of the camera here and to have this conversation with all of us because he has a very amazing story that to share, and I hope that the today episode and is going to inspire you in terms of the money matters in your life, right? Yeah, and I just want to take also a moment to express my gratitude to Yahya for working in this show with me and then creating movement that sparks life in Rising with Charlene because of all the other guest conversations, and I believe you have been getting a lot of value from that. And today, the value is not going to be lesser, or it's going to be a lot more because we're talking about money here, and it's a very exciting topic, I believe, for all of us. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. In a short moment, I'm going to let Yahya to introduce himself. But before that, you know the sequence of the show, right? I love to have fun.
Yes.
And the way we're going to have fun is we're going to play a simple game.
Okay.
Okay. It's called Scissor Paper Stone.
Okay. Can.
How does Scissor Paper Stone look like?
Scissors, paper, stone.
Okay, I just want to make sure that people knows the hand sign, yeah? Without get confused, it's like which finger am I supposed to come up with? Okay, so here's how the game is going to look like. We're going to play, and if I win, I'm going to ask you to introduce the way that I think it will be creating more excitement for you.
Okay.
And then if you win, you got a choice to choose.
Okay.
Whether you want to choose like, hi, my name is Yahya, I'm a photographer and I help ... And that's going to be really boring.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can choose to introduce in a little bit more fun way, right? That include movement, so that the audience knows you a little bit better as well.
Okay.
I'm going to demonstrate a version with a little bit of movement for myself. Is that okay?
Okay, can.
Right. So, hi, my name is Charlene, and I'm a professional life coach, and I help all the corporate executive out there to get your life-changing promotions so that you can have the freedom of time and also connections with your family.
Oh,
Got
nice.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, are you ready?
Yes, ready. Okay.
Scissor, paper, stone.
Oh
I
my goodness.
I win. Charlene movement is very suitable and personalized to an individual, right? So I'm going to get you to let's stand up, and then we're going to do this, okay? I just felt like, a half squat may look a little bit better for you.
Okay.
Because I don't know, because today I just felt like I needed you to feel a little bit more grounded and excitement at the same time. So you're going to do half squat.
Okay, half squat.
Okay. And the way that you do that, I heard that you like dragons.
Yes,
I heard
dragons.
that you like knights kind of things, right?
I like knights also.
And Power Rangers
Power
as well.
Rangers, yeah.
Okay, but Power Rangers doesn't really move this way. Power Rangers is stable,
Stable,
and
yeah,
they have a
okay.
position,
Yeah.
right? So I want you to start introducing yourself with a movement. So I give you an option, right? But I want you to do half squat, but I want your hands to move as well.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna follow you, but you're gonna do the introduction for yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ready?
Ready.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Hi, my name is Yahya, and I am a real estate photographer and videographer, and I help real estate agents to sell their listings home faster. So, let's go! Yeah! Dragon Knight, activate! Yeah!
Awesome. Let me give you a high five here.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's have a seat.
How's that?
That was fun. I thought my thought was like, there's a swirl,
Yeah, it was
and then
fun. Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a fire coming out.
Correct, yeah.
Wow.
Should I add the special effects later?
Like what?
Maybe?
You can. you gotta edit your own video here,
okay,
right?
okay.
And yes, you can add some special effect. How do you feel right now? Doing that power pose.
Yeah, it is there's a lot of energy.
Wow.
Yeah, I think is fun, and also I think I like to do it lah. It's like acting It's very fun. Yeah.
How about an idea for you here?
Okay. Yeah.
Incorporate this into your daily routine every morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
How would you find that?
I think it will help me to set the mood right. Set the energy positive level high lah. Yeah. So that I can do things easier, do things better. I can be more happy lah to do things. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that post. I think that will be something highly relevant for those people who wants to start the day right, like what Yahya is saying. And this will actually help you to get more energy and excitement in the work that you do. Yeah?
Yes, correct.
Right. So, I know that before we start recording this, you felt a little bit nervous and excitement at the same time. How do you
A bit
feel
shy
right
also.
now? A bit
I'm
shy.
feeling very shy also. Because I never record myself, but let alone like this in interview format. So I think I'm sitting in the shoes of other interviewees. So it's like a bit nervous also. At the same time, I'm excited. I don't know what comes next.
Okay.
So I don't know what we are going to talk about. Even though we have discussed earlier, but it's like the conversation
We'll see where the conversation
yes,
goes.
yes.
So is that the unknown part is
Yes,
the
yes.
most
Yeah, right.
uncomfortable for you? Or nervous or excitement? What is that unknown part
Uh,
of the conversation?
The unknown part is I'm comfortable with the unknown part, but it's just that I am like because I'm when there's the unknown, right? It always happen that I can be broken. I can also be strong at the same time. So I need to be self-conscious. Yeah.
Apply a little bit more self-awareness in terms of
Self-awareness, correct.
what you are feeling at that point of time. Yeah.
During the unknown.
Yeah.
More like I like to explore, but at the same time I need to be aware that okay, I need to be careful. I need to be mindful. Yeah. Because sometimes when I do things out of goodwill or out of a kind heart, it can backfire me. So it's like I need to be like be take care of myself more lah. When I'm exploring new things.
Yeah, that's why we talk about take care of yourself more first before anything else, right? Because if you do not feed yourself first, and what's gonna likely happen is there's a lot of unfulfilled, kind of like a vacuum in us.
Yeah.
Right. We talked about that in our previous discussion before the recording here.
Yes,
right. So yeah.
Yes.
Sitting
Charlene.
in. We don't need to be so serious about it. So I'm trying to I'm still sensing that there's a lot of like nervousness happening. Yeah. You want to share a bit more?
Let's talk like friends.
Let's talk like friends.
Close friends.
We have been friends for a while.
Correct.
And then we have been working on this episode for a while.
Correct.
Just relax a little bit.
Yeah.
If you would like to shift your, chair. Yeah. So make sure that audience can see your face.
Can. I believe that. Yeah, I think can. Yep.
Yeah. So are you comfortable right now? Okay,
yeah.
cool. Right. As we have discussed earlier on, and then we're gonna bring in money conversation in today's conversation here. Money topic.
Yeah.
Why is this important to bring in this money topic into Rising with Charlene and share with the audience here?
It's money is without money nothing can work lah.
Okay. So that is a part of us. We still need to eat. We still need to live. We're under the roof.
You need to spend money.
Yeah, there's a lot of spending expenditure that we need to have, right? In terms of living in a physical world.
Yeah, right? The basic needs also.
The basic needs, okay.
Require money.
Okay, so why is it important to bring that conversation into today's show and sharing with the audience? Why is it important to you?
To me, I feel that my experience with my past experience in handling money, if I had known the smarter way to handle money past 20 years ago, I would have been better right now. I mean, I would have been more secure in terms of financial right now. So that past experience, right, I want to share and educate to the younger ones, especially to my nephew and my niece, my one and only niece who watch this.
What's your name, right? If you
my nephews Dasuki, Deberi and Dani, and my one and only niece is Sarah, and two nephews from my other families, Ashri and Hazik.
So there's a is there's a few nephews and nieces there.
Yeah.
So what is that one message you want to tell them?
Okay.
Right? If you chance upon this channel here,
Yes.
the Uncle Yahya
Yes.
is over here,
Hello.
and then sharing a lesson here for you, or more
Correct.
probably sharing a story here for you to remember, probably for the rest of your life
Yeah,
as well. So
yeah.
what would you want to tell them?
Okay, the first thing, right? Do not use credit card. Credit card, don't use. There's pros and cons, but remember, do not use credit card. If as much as possible, use debit card. Okay, but if you are traveling, okay, use credit card for traveling purposes, so that you can you can earn the miles, the flyer miles, so that in the future, right, in 5 years time, you can fly for free. So credit card you can use, but for flight only, not for like shopping. No, no, don't do that.
Do not buy luxury bag with
Correct.
credit card if you do not have the means to pay back,
Exactly.
right? So
Yeah, correct.
that's the
That's
message.
the
Right.
message. Yeah.
So if you want to use a credit card, what I'm hearing from you is use it wisely, right? And
Yes.
know what you are capable of, and what is the kind of benefits that you can still enjoy from a credit card, which is probably travel miles, like what
Travel
Yahya had
milestone, yeah,
mentioned.
right. Exactly.
Okay, great. So there's a strong sense there.
Yes.
So what
it's
happened?
Very strong.
What
Because last
happened with the
time,
credit card experience that you had?
last time I was so curious about credit card. There's this gentleman, then he introduced me about credit card. Then I was like, oh, I can use the money before I get the money. Oh wow! So I started to shop, but I didn't shop for my own use. I started to shop for cars, car rental to bring my family to JB and everything. So my salary at the time was from HDB, and at one point of time I couldn't catch up with the debt payment. Yeah.
Wow.
So that is a big issue lah. Yeah.
So the key thing that you mentioned just now is like, oh my God, someone can give me cash before I even have it, right? So that's a thing with loans, credit cards, and also some other financial means that you may can think of to get money. Yeah. So there is a what in my term I call it like a future money, right? My parents also call it the future money. But there's also a part of us that we need to actually pay back at the end of the day for the future money, right? So it has caused inconvenience. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, and what happened after that?
So I stopped using the credit card, but the interest rate is still growing. Even when I tried to catch up, it's still growing. So it's like I was at a. Let me check that.
Still there, right? Okay. I'm going to repeat that question. No worries.
So
I'm going to repeat the part.
Cut.
So what happened? Yeah.
Okay.
等一下。
okay.
So what you are saying here is using a credit card, and it has caused inconvenience. Yeah. So what happened subsequently?
So at that time, I was paying my debt. They call it consumer debt related to credit card. So I was paying every month. So but then the interest rates keep growing. So at the time, I had about 7 banks, including American Express. So that situation caused a lot of tension, and a lot of inconvenience, especially affected my relationship with my dad. And my dad helped me with paying American Express credit card, and I was feeling very guilty, very bad. So everything was very negative, very there's no positive energy at all. So really, consumer debt can really affect one person's morale and one person's motivation to live. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's very scary at the same time. But I was determined because to change my life lah, and I was trying to find ways to get more money lah. This is like 20 years ago, 20,
It's a long time
25
ago.
years.
There was a lesson learned here, right?
Yeah.
And why me also hearing the part that you may not have surfaced it up just now was like there's this part about the management of the money, right? There's this part about my own personal financial capacity versus the amount of money that I want to use. Yeah. So what is, if you were to draw a lesson here? So what is the one key thing that you have learned 20 years ago with these credit card stories that you have?
Make money first.
Make money first. Wow.
You must make money first.
Okay.
Make sure you got, like, let's say if you want to buy a Gucci bag or LV bag, right? The LV bag is maybe $3,000. You need to make sure that you make 3 times of that bag, the money first, then you buy the bag. Yeah.
Why 3 times? Curious.
Because 2 times is not enough.
Okay.
3 times is better because 3 times, right? Let's say once you buy that 3,000 bag, so you have already $9,000 already.
Okay.
Prepared.
Okay.
So now once you buy that one, you got $6,000.
Okay.
So this $6,000 is not for you to shop the next one.
So how are you going to use that $6,000?
$6,000, right? Then you can plan how to make more money using that $6,000.
So let's synthesize a little bit down to something really simple here, right? Let's just say if your salary is $9,000, you can own a $3,000 bag. If your salary is maybe $3,000, please also like limit the spending.
Correct.
Probably $1,000 for a bag, right? But you don't buy bag every month. Right?
Yeah.
You don't buy luxury things every month.
Yeah.
And it's more like it's like travel. You don't travel every month, right? For a normal working class people. And it's all about. Also, what I'm also not hearing here is actually the saving part. Yeah.
Yes.
The saving part, you make money and then you save money, and then subsequently you use that to enjoy the money.
Correct.
Right. If you are a luxury bag person, that you enjoy. So what do you enjoy spending money on? For yourself?
I mean, right now it's like I like to spend money on gadgets, desk accessories, Pokemon cards. Lego collection.
Nice.
Lego collection, I bought it because I like the box. Yeah. I do like to build it, but I like to collect the box and the rare ones.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I still like to drive. I go and rent a car from get-go and just drive. Yeah.
Oh, so there's a lot of things that you are spending for your own self-enjoyment.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So it's like it's like feeding myself back.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you mentioned earlier on. So that's a spending part. So let's talk a little bit more about making money. Because you say that make money first, and then so that you can use the money for your self-enjoyment and also, of course, basic necessities. What about making money based on your past experience that you have learned? Yeah.
When you want to make money, right, make sure that you are happy doing it. You need to be excited and happy making that money from whatever niche, from whatever trade or job you are working on. Let's say you are working as a draftman, drafting. Let's say your salary is $3,000. So every month you spend $2,000. It can happen because food, traveling, Grab and ride is very expensive nowadays. So food is also getting expensive, and you need to be happy lah. If you are not happy with your job, you need to make sure that you plan an exit, and then you need to make sure that that plan, right, is a way out for you to make money, and be happy doing it. Yeah.
So let's talk about yourself here. You talk about making money with joy.
Yes.
Right? You must enjoy making money.
Yeah.
What is a part? Okay, let's talk about your current profession here right now. I know that your history has many other professions before, but right now, what do you enjoy the most making in terms of making money?
I love architecture. I love interior designs. So, what better way to take photos of condos, landed properties, beautiful houses, and I liaise with real estate agents. so that I can take photos of their listings,
Mm.
and I enjoy that. I really like to see. Oh, this is so nice.
So what is the fun thing about beautiful homes? Like,
Yeah.
wow, this is so nice. Like, this angle so nice. Wow, that line, that texture,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I don't know, wood, wall, cement.
There's a lot of
what is that part of that
yeah.
actually excites you?
Okay.
Let's
The-
go a little bit deeper into
Okay.
the conversation here. Yeah.
I think it's the mystery lah. Whenever I go to a landed property, right, it can be messy, but it can be so beautiful. Yeah. It depends on whether the real estate agent they want to do staging or not. If they do staging, wow, I will be so happy. Yeah.
So if you let's just say you make the home beautiful, and what is that beauty of, let's just say, furniture arrangement or the design of the house? What is that beautiful home that attracts you the most?
Yeah, it's like how to say it's a different. Every time when I go there, right, it's different. It's not mundane.
Okay.
Last time I worked as a draftman.
Okay.
I always report to work, got my own desk,
Yep.
and then after that, like it's a mundane thing. Always working on the construction plan and everything, structural plan and everything. But this time is different. This time whenever I go to a house, it's so different. Then when I go to a landed property, it's like, wow, this is so nice. And I enjoy the sceneries of the condos and everything.
So by you fulfilling your client requirement in terms of recording down
Yes.
the space and all these things, and of course it's a business transactions, and I'm sure the client pays you well.
Yeah.
And using this way of making money, what does it make you feel?
Happy.
Yeah, beyond happy, let's a little bit share with us the kind of what kind of fulfillment is that?
Okay. I feel that finally I'm able to find a niche that I can help people, impact people, and at the same time I get to enjoy what I do because I like to take photos of beautiful houses and beautiful homes. And it makes me feel at home. I feel that I'm at home doing all these things.
You feel like you're at home doing all these
Yeah,
things,
correct. Yeah.
and yet also getting paid.
Getting paid, correct.
And that is
exactly.
the making money part.
Correct.
And there is this part, like, I enjoy being at home.
Yeah, I feel.
I mean, contractually that's not
Yes,
your home,
yes,
but
yes,
you
yes.
felt
It's
like
like-
you're at home, right?
The sense of belonging there is very high. Yes.
The sense of belonging attaching to that beautiful home is very high.
Yeah.
Right? So there is the sense of fulfillment there. And at the same time, money flows in.
Yes.
So that's a way that you make money today.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And having be able to find this current way of making money, and it fulfills you. Yeah. So in the money conversations, typically people say that, hey, you make money, you gotta know how to keep money, right? We talk about the credit card portion just now.
Yeah.
Like don't spend beyond what you already have.
Yes.
And I think the last part here is to grow money.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is your viewpoint in that, and based on your experience and what you can share with people? It's more like based on your experience and what have you learned about growing money?
Growing money. There's a I don't know how to say it, but there's a co-relationship with giving back. When you give back in terms of time and money, right? Doesn't need to be a volunteering organization, but it can be someone that you care about. Then more money, right, will come into your life. Yeah.
Giving.
You give, like,
So
for example, you give you earn $1,000 and then you give $100 away.
Okay.
It can be different organizations.
Okay.
And in the future, right, money will be like, like the universe, right? You say, this guy give money back.
Right.
So the universe say that, I will find a way to give more money to you.
Okay. So that is a way of the gifting, right?
That's right.
So that's interestingly one program that I attended, I believe you attended as well, that we talk about the so-called how to compartmentalize I would say money that we earn.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the 10% you mentioned is okay, it's a gift.
Gift.
So what about the other 90%?
Okay.
How do you manage that so that it can grow? You see,
Okay.
right? So this is like I do good deeds and I do
Mm.
good dharma, and then people knows that I'm good at such things, and then the universe is trying to find a way around and then give you more, right?
Correct.
So that's one portion. What about the physical part of it, right? There's another 90%. So what do you do about it?
So maybe not all 90% we use it to grow money or make more money, but a portion of it, I would advise that
So what do you do? We're not
What-
advising
oh.
the audience here right now yet, but what did you do yourself first? Because I think our audience is interested to know, right? Let's roll back a little bit.
Okay.
We talk about credit card spending earlier on, and then you make a statement: do not use credit card.
Yeah.
And then I also learned that credit card is good. There's a pros and cons depending on how you manage and use it. Yeah. And then your own personal experience is on, I don't spend beyond my capacity of my ability to be able to pay. So the my capacity, right, which is your capacity, it's go into two portions: my savings and also my earning. Right? We're talking about make money just now, and then to do what you love to make money is a lot more joyful than like being stuck in a position that you do for the sake of having the money, right? Which is what all we need. So we talk about that. So right now, in terms of managing money, we're gonna go a little bit deeper based on your experience, because being a person who have been tasted the wrong side of the credit card, and also learning for so many years in terms of finding that particular trade niche for you to earn money as a photographer who enjoys his work, right? And then right now, let's take a look at it deeper a little bit in terms of how do you intend to grow your money? Like, what is your experience in terms of growing money? Yeah. If you can draw from one of the, your experience that we spoke about before, in terms of your past 20 years career, you have missed out certain part in terms of growing money.
Yeah.
So would you like to share a little bit more about that?
So if I would have invested a portion of the money into crypto and also into stocks and of course other types of money entities, and but what I can do to so-called increase my wealth, right, is contribute to my CPF, and then contribute to my CPF. And
Okay, for the audience from overseas, CPF is actually, just let me
Central
put some
Provident
definition
Fund,
in that. It's a central provident fund in Singapore that that is available for local residents, so that we can accumulate our retirement funds, right? It's just like a 401k in the US. Yeah. So to include the money into your CPF, and share a little bit more the thoughts behind that.
Okay, so as an entrepreneur, right, as a solopreneur, a businessman, we when we do our business, we receive the revenue. A portion of it we have to contribute to Medisave. So the thing about Medisave is that we cannot touch the Medisave because it has fixed interest. But there is a portion in the ordinary that there's so many account type lah. So in the ordinary CPF, right, what I would have done is in the past is that I would have approached a financial advisor to properly advise me on how to grow
that portion of the money that is inside the retirement account over time, then so that you can
earn more interest,
earn more interest,
and
then
got more money in
got
the
more money
CPF.
inside the retirement account.
Right.
Okay, so that is a part of the so-called the financial systems that we have here to allow individual to retire more comfortably, right? That's what the government is sharing about. So on the personal side, right, what does growing money means to you, honestly speaking?
Honestly speaking, growing money is about creating your wealth in the future. Yeah, so that 10 years down the road, right, when you achieve that wealth,
Mm.
you don't have to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about wealth. You don't have to worry about your health also, because you got your wealth to contribute to your health.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
if in the case that you fall sick, right?
Correct.
So okay,
Correct.
you are in a way that health also being, I would say that we work on our health to accumulate good physical structure so that we can support our old age, right? So that's one part of it. But when you say that growing money so that I do not need to worry about wealth,
Yeah.
okay, what could be the potential worry that came up if, let's just say, you don't have the wealth that you want?
Every day.
Example.
As an example, every day I have to spend money every day.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling costs, bus, MRT, trains, and eating.
Mm-hmm.
And I always check my wallet.
Mm.
I always check my bank. Oh, I got only left this left.
Mm.
And sometimes, most of the times, I when I go out and do my work, I will remind myself, do not eat.
Mm.
Do not eat. Do not take Grab. Just take
Mm.
MRT. Do not rent car. Okay.
So there's a lot. It felt like there's a lot of restrictions.
Restriction. There's a lot of limitation. So I have to be very aware, self-aware, and mindful of my spending as well.
Mm.
It has some pros and cons. Pros is like you are training yourself to be disciplined with your money,
Mm.
but at the same time, is pointless if you worry about money every single day for like 30 years down the road or 40 years down the road. It's overwhelming.
Mm.
Overwhelming.
It is indeed
It is
overwhelming.
overwhelming, especially because I'm a single person, not married. Imagine you put ourselves in the shoe of a father or mother. You know,
Mm.
there's a lot of things to spend,
Mm.
and it's worrisome
Mm.
when we have the wealth, right? When we have the
The means
tools,
to
that
have,
right?
the means to spend, the means to even fulfill the basic necessities like food, eat, house,
Correct.
Clothing, and all those things.
Yeah.
Those
So
are really basic necessities,
correct.
and without money for your future self, right? For even some of the family maybe who are listening, that constantly worrying about daily expenditure, it is something